Peace be with you. When Jesus gifted them with peace, it is not a wish that they become unafraid. The gift of Jesus is a declaration that they possess this peace. Lockdown continues up to May 31 in this part of the Philippines. Borders are closed to those who just travel for fun. In some cities, no movement Sunday has been implemented. Malls and establishments are closed. People are not allowed to roam around the city unless there is an emergency case. The prime reason for this is the threat of the new strain of COVID-19. And of course, while COVID-19 is still present and a number of cases of infections are still found, hospitals shall be overwhelmed of its capacity to accommodate patients for treatments if many cases of infections would pop up. And so, fear, that emotion deep within us, is being triggered because of the foreseen danger. The fear of infections of the populace, of the new COVID-19 strain, and the COVID-19 itself must be responded immediately. The experience of India must not happen to us. We just couldn't wish for it. We must listen to fear and do something as soon as we reasonably can. My dear friends, today is Pentecost Sunday. We celebrate the coming of the Holy Spirit, the gifting of the Holy Spirit to the community of the disciples of Jesus, as He promised. The gifting of the Holy Spirit happened in the height of the experience of fear of the followers of Jesus. In fact, the followers of Jesus locked doors when Jesus appeared before their midst and breathed on them the Holy Spirit. In Luke's version of the Pentecost, the followers of Jesus were all together in one place and must be in a secured room where doors were closed. It says in the first reading, Acts chapter 2 verses 1 to 11. When the day of Pentecost came, they were all together in one place. Suddenly, a sound like the blowing of a violent wind and filled the whole house where they were sitting. They saw what seemed to be tongues of fire that separated and came to rest on each of them. All of them were filled with the Holy Spirit. Why did the followers of Jesus close doors? What were they afraid of? The followers of Jesus were afraid of being caught by the Judean authorities since they belonged to the group of Jesus. They feared of the same fate of their master Jesus. On the other hand, the authorities must be looking for them because of the circulating news that time that they stole the dead body of Jesus. What shall they do in response to their fear? What shall they do to stay safe and keep alive? They must hide. They did. They must close doors of the room where they gathered. They did. Although they were not totally safe, since children can go in and out of closed doors. There was no sense of privacy in the olden times, since children had the right to enter and move out of rooms or houses as they wished. Children were used as spies on what other people or families are doing in their homes. Remember, Jesus would always welcome children to shun suspicion. As Jesus appeared before the community in closed doors, he gifted them with peace that they had needed. He said, "Peace be with you." He even showed his hands and his side to assure them that it is him and that they have nothing to be feared of. He said again for the second time, "Peace be with you." Jesus is with them now. There is no reason for them to be afraid. When Jesus gifted them with peace, it is not a wish that they become unafraid. The gift of Jesus is a declaration that they possess this peace. Likewise, their encounter with the risen Jesus and their knowledge of Jesus, now risen, who appeared before them, removed all their old thoughts of him. It is now time to unlock doors, to be emboldened, and to be transformed by their faith in him. Jesus breathed on them the Holy Spirit. "Receive the Holy Spirit," he said. He gifted them with the Spirit that empowered them for the good of everyone. He gifted them with a spirit that brought back joy, not fear, life, not death. They were gifted to be transformed into a community of persons who were ready to proclaim the good news of the death and resurrection of Jesus. They were gifted to be charitable in many ways, from sharing their missionary work experiences to the breaking of the bread, from household chores to serving the widows and orphans. They were gifted to retell stories of Jesus in different tongues. Their words were all vibrant words of hope and life. They braved persecutions and martyrdom. They looked beyond their struggles and they looked forward to a life of peace and joyful abundance of witnessing to their faith. As they were gifted, they become gifts themselves. We were gifted of the faith in the risen Jesus 500 years ago. In time, many Filipinos have become gifts. Become one today. Thank you so much. See you again next weekend.
God bless you.